Hello and welcome to A Slice of Pie. I'm Ben.
And I'm Farah.
And today, well, we're called A Slice of Pie, but I think today we should be called A Slice of Try. Because we're interviewing women's rugby. So we have here Nosheen and Vicky, who are the president and captain of women's rugby. Lovely to have you here, guys.
Welcome.
Thanks for having us.
First of all, what would you like to drink?
Tea, please.
Tea. Well, it just so happens we happen to have some teas down here. How perfect is that?
What do you say?
Brilliant stuff. So that you tuck into those. So yeah, women's rugby. So what do you do? I mean, it sounds fairly self-explanatory, but give us a little more detail.
We play rugby. We compete in Bucks and Muscle. So that means we play almost every week, Wednesdays and Sundays, against other London University teams or like universities from outside of London. And with loads of socials and volunteering events and other fun things.
So what sort of volunteering events do you do with rugby? Is it teaching like children rugby or
Yeah,
what do you do?
you can talk about it. Like this year we're going to hopefully be volunteering with kids, like 7 to 11 year olds at schools, and it's not just rugby, it's all sports as well. So teaching netball.
Will that be for girls or is that just like 7 to 11 year olds in general?
7 to 11, yeah. And then I think we're doing a long-term project with a hits group. I'm not too sure about that one. But yeah. In the past we've done like carol singing. Like Spitting Fields Market and Nosheen. You have a funny story. Last year everyone decided to go away for Christmas, so me and last year's vice president, we went to Trafalgar Square and there's a massive microphone, massive audience, and just chill. And we had to sing, and I can't sing.
How did you do? Were you well received?
We basically got volunteers to come and help us. Really?
That's quite nice.
That was kind of nice, and then I hid away from the microphone.
Was it a long set list you did or just a couple of old carols?
It was for at least half an hour.
Wow, that's a long time singing carols. Well, there we go. So, you said you mentioned you play matches like every week. You say you play every match?
Yeah.
So, like, when's your training? I presume you have to do quite a lot of training as well.
We train on Wednesdays and Sundays as well.
Okay.
If we don't have a game, we train. So this year we've actually had a lot more games and training sessions, which is quite bad for our team. You know, we can improve through playing.
Yeah, training on the fly, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, and this may sound like a ridiculous question, but it is women's rugby. Is it only for women? Do you have any kind of like male players or anything like that?
Well, there's the men's rugby team. So
Yeah.
if you identify as a male, you lose them.
Okay.
But we're just girls.
Okay.
Yeah.
But do you invite all genders to come to your socials as well? But only girls can play, is that how it works? Or is it only girls at socials as well?
Well, anyone can come to our socials. People who aren't even part of our club can join in.
I don't like wear a wig or anything like that.
No, you don't have to do it.
Don't worry about it.
You can come if you want.
Anyone wants to see that, that's great. I've heard with some sports societies they tend to have quite intense initiation ceremonies. Does women's rugby follow anything like that? Can you say? Are you allowed to say?
We don't have initiations. We have a welcome party. We had like 2 weeks ago or something, where we fun games. They're secret. They're fun.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's tradition. Everyone has to do it. Like with each year, we have our welcome dinner, and then they do these challenges, and then
All right.
So it's quite interesting that you differentiate between the president and the captain. So if obviously you're captain of the rugby team, I'm guessing. So president, what's your role in society? What is it exactly that you do to help society?
I don't actually know. I'm basically just there. Like if anything goes wrong, I'll get the blame.
Oh, right.
I'm like the contact between the club and the union. I basically oversee the smooth running of the club.
Do you play rugby?
Yeah, I do play, but I don't make team selections.
Oh, okay.
That's Vicky's job.
So is there any other kind of like power struggle between the two of you? Or something like?
No, we're like the dream team. Yeah, Nosheen basically does everything off the pitch, whereas I do everything on the pitch.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
How's your record currently? How women's rugby? You say women's rugby doing compared to other universities? rugby?
This year we're not doing as well.
Okay.
But
It's just started.
It's Italian, so it's early
yeah.
days.
Also because like last year we had quite a good team. But all our really good experienced players, they all graduated.
All right.
So we recruited like a lot of new players. And obviously rugby is quite an obscure sport for girls. So a lot of people start from scratch. And so half our team, more than half our team, is music sport. So we're actually doing quite well considering we're such a new team.
Yeah.
We still have loads of games in the season, so we have space for improvement.
It's time to make a comeback. We'll see what's going
Yeah.
You just said that it's kind of, for women rugby, it's quite an obscure sport. Like the men's rugby seems to dominate like universities and TV. Do you have any kind of difficulty kind of drawing up people to come along? Do you ever have difficulty getting kind of either sports or team members? Do you ever
Definitely for getting people to join. During Freshers Week, a lot of people were like, rugby? What? Like, people would look offended if we asked them if they wanted to play rugby, as if we were saying that they were like big, bulky lesbians or something. But obviously, we didn't think that. We just wanted them to try a new sport. And then the vice captain, Cecilia, she's this really tall, athletic girl, and she'd be like, look at Vicky, she's tiny, she can too. And they'd be like, oh, okay, maybe I'll try.
Okay.
So would you promote, for example, schools in the UK at least, promoting women's rugby as part of the curriculum as much as men's rugby is?
I think it definitely should be. Because to be actually in my school, we didn't even have a men's rugby team.
Oh right.
So when I came here, I was like, well, but I think it's really good to like try to incorporate it, especially because we struggle to get freshers in.
Yeah.
Because I've never even heard of rugby. Like I never really heard of rugby when I joined. I just kind of did it practically. But
Maybe you should try like tackling people, and then if you can tackle them. if they can withstand the tackle, then they're in. You're like, well, in that case, you've got to.
we stay away from tackling, so we don't want to scare it, it pisses people off. And then when they join, we go.
Exactly. So it's more like when you've joined, then you get tackled, and that's how you go on.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of people ask, oh, is there contact? Like, we don't have to do contact, and then like 2 sessions in, you do contact.
Right. So it is full contact.
Secret.
It is just. It's like I'm sure this is a ridiculous question as well, but it is exactly the same as men's rugby, just with
Yeah, although we play with under 19 rules and scrums.
Okay.
So in men's rugby, I think they can push as much as they want, but then we can only push so that one team goes 1.5 meters back, so you can't like dominate completely.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah.
Do you have any kind of how much do you interact with the men's rugby team? Is it on the school, or do you kind of do socials together? Yeah.
Last year was not at all. This year we've improved.
Yeah.
We added them on Facebook.
That's a step in the right direction. Let's get together.
We're going to have varsity with them, so hopefully that'll be like a big stepping stone.
Yeah.
Stepping relation.
Is that your big kind of, I was asking you your big event, your big match of the year?
Yeah, it's going to be on March the 14th.
Okay.
It's UCL versus Kings.
Yeah.
And it's just a big showdown. And last year, we didn't have a match at varsity because of cancelled. Yeah, previous years. So yeah, UCL women never lost against Kings women. So there's a lot of pressure to win this year.
There's a standard to maintain, something to keep on going.
Yeah, it's quite scary.
Do you get like?
Yeah, we get a trophy.
Amazing.
I think the year before last, a girl smashed the trophy. It was like made out of glass, and then she smashed it in the stadium. And then I'll probably make a new one, I hope.
They'll just give you a bag with just a shard. Here it is. Just enjoy that.
Yeah.
That's great.
So do you have coaches that teach you, or do you like for example as captain, do you teach the training sessions?
We've got 3 coaches this year actually, which is really new. We have a main coach who's there every game, every training session, and then we have one for forwards because obviously our squad's pretty much all freshers.
Yeah.
And scrums are pretty much vital if you can't get the position right. There's not playing. So we've got one of that, and then this year we've got a strength and conditioning coach, which is awesome. So he's a 6-pack before.
So if you had to, if you wanted to try and attract some more people through science and crime, what would you say is that are your big selling points? Why do people come and join women's rugby?
We're really nice with the girls, they're fun.
It's a really lovely club.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a really friendly atmosphere, and it's quite a small club, so you get to know everyone quite well, and we do a lot of things. So, like we we'll watch like rugby games together. We'll go out. We'll have Christmas parties, whatever. So it's really cute.
It's like a massive team bonding session, so it's not like committee versus freshman.
Okay.
Now we do have one really vital question to ask you. It's a groundbreaking question. Take your time over it. What is your favourite slice of pie?
If you went to a restaurant and you had to order a slice of pie, what would you, sweet or savoury, what would you go for?
Take your pick.
This is the big one.
It's going to be good.
I don't really eat pie that often.
Yeah,
I think my favourite actually is McDonald's apple pie.
Okay.
I know it's like really cheap, it's not classy or whatever, but it's really crunchy.
It's always, it's always there, it's always warm.
Yeah, it's really
Nosheen?
nice.
I'm kind of going the whole rugby diet.
So another pie. You like another class of pie? No thanks. Okay, rugby. That's fair enough. Well, brilliant. Thank you very much. It's been lovely having you on. Thanks for having rugby. Brilliant stuff. Thank you very much for watching. Join us next time. Hopefully we'll have Netball Society. So join us then. Thank you very much. Bye.
Bye.
Come on.